Well, the wet weather returns to California.
Another potent storm approaches Wednesday, and this one rides right up along the coast into Thursday. And what
the weather's kind of doomy, man. And the Pacific West Coast, look at this storm. This thing packs a punch. It's moving fast. It's got a lot of moisture, and it's going to hit hard. And not only that, you got more storms after it. So you got storm number 1, storm number 2, storm number 3, storm number 4. Why'd you just change color? All right, storm number 4. And these are all coming in like the next 6 to 10 days. And the West Coast has had like a year worth of rain already, and we're only through a fourth of the year.
I want to end with one thing. Another storm out west. That's kind of interesting. But look, this is really unusual in April to get this kind of a massive storm to affect the West Coast. And that's what we're going to see.
So check this out on the Futurecast. You can see the time bar in the upper left-hand corner. Look at the rain sliding right on into the Oregon coastline. Same thing for San Francisco. A wet trip north along the Interstate 5 freeway once you get into parts of Northern California. What that means is more rain across the region, the heaviest throughout parts of coastal Oregon as well as Washington State, far northern California, and then heavy snow through parts of the Sierra as well.
Stay cool. This is a Thor News presentation. Thor News presents.
This is our next storm. Well, you can clearly see it marking with the X counterclockwise flow. Now,
see this big dip in the jet stream? This is what we call a trough, and this is going to bring some very unsettled weather.
So once the jet stream continues to dip south, we're going to start getting some showers, mountain snow as well.
And the heaviest throughout parts of coastal Oregon as well as Washington State, far northern California, and then heavy snow through parts of the Sierra as well in the higher elevation. So check.
And boy, we've had so much rain in the Northwest this winter that you do have to worry about some mudslides.
So check this out on the Futurecast as we head through our Wednesday morning and into Wednesday afternoon. You can see the time bar in the upper left-hand corner. Look at the rain sliding right on into the Oregon coastline. Same thing for San Francisco. A wet trip north along the Interstate 5 freeway once you get into parts of Northern California.
We'll have some gusty winds along coastal sections and also in the mountains.
Now, if that isn't scary enough for you, let's try a different look, shall we? All right. Do I have to draw it out for you? Okay, then I will. These storms enter. It's like Mother Nature going pew, 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 pew. And then they fly through America. Well, last month it was more like this. And then they blow up in energy, intensity, and size as they get to about there. And then they exit out the East Coast into the Atlantic and then head up to our roving Eye of Sauron mean sea level pressure point. Okay, so we got storm after storm after storm coming to the Pacific coast, then across America, and then out the East Coast into the Atlantic. That's a deal. Can you handle it? Ladies and gentlemen, I am not Captain Doom. I'm Captain, oh my God, I'm awesome. I like to have fun. I like to have a good time. And the weather is not fun. All right. Doesn't look normal to me. Look at this big old bad boy over here. Ladies and gentlemen, we are at like almost 200% of America's yearly precipitation totals. That means what we normally get on average at this time, we're at double that. That's not good, and this trend does not look like it's going to be reduced anytime soon. And so, now look at total cloud water. And so look at our 4 storms. Look at those things. And you got this one all across the United States today. They said, we have severe weather in 12 states. You know what I'm saying? Like, everything's kind of weird. The jet stream is weird. Let's look at the jet stream, shall we? There's your jet stream. It goes up and comes down. Okay, it starts by splitting in 2, and then it rejoins, and it's got a dip. You know, I always wondered, how could girls date guys who dipped, you know, like chewing tobacco? Seems kind of gross. And it comes back up, and it kind of splits up here, splits off here. See how, like, down here it splits as well? I ain't even got time to draw arrows everywhere the thing is splitting. You know what I'm saying? Oh, my God. This is your crazy-ass jet stream. I think she's on drugs. So, yeah, there's your jet stream. It's all super-duper what the WTF foobar. Now let's look at mean sea level pressure, just to scare ourselves. And like, this one is nasty. So it's weird how the little disturbance over the West Coast right now, I've been watching the models for a week, and it almost treats this like a little hurricane. It's supposed to go right up the coast, but I don't know. I'm looking for some weird weather. And I mentioned earlier, I've been keeping a mental list of all the highways, bridges, and state infrastructure in California, Washington, Oregon that is breaking down, or inoperable. We got mudslides over roads, giant boulders over roads, water eroding roads. We got dams that are breaking and now look like a 3rd grade science project. And I don't know if you guys are aware of the efficiency of government. I paused so you could laugh or chuckle to yourself, though it's not funny. And so for every one of these situations, it's going to take them a long, long time and a lot of money to repair it. They're already even saying it's like the most expensive weather year on record, and it just started. So yeah, dude, I'd much rather be talking about funny stuff, hilarious, but no. Somehow I got stuck with this because the coverage is, I don't know. So yeah, things are bad, getting worse. I mean, the main bridge connecting California to Big Sur fell over and broke. It's a bad deal. You got tons of snow and snowpack in there. I've heard some pretty gross figures on when that stuff melts. And so if you're there, stay in there. Well, buckle down, buddy. It's about to get stormy. And in Texas, as of right now, it's flooding there too. And at the moment, I'm in Houston. God, I love you, Texas. And it's amazing. Like in Texas, people treat me like I'm a superhero. In California, people treat me like I'm a chump. It's weird, man. It's real weird. And it's like, do I want to stay in California with their broken-ass infrastructure? Or do I want to be in Texas and risk the tornadoes? And I'd much rather die in Texas if I got to pick, Anywho. So yeah, you got big storms blowing through the middle of America. You got storms in the east. You got storms in the west. Storms in the central. And that means they're coming to you too, East Coast. One thing I like to do, let's look at total cloud water over the next how many ever days this thing will give us. Look how nasty this stuff are. That is just wild. All right, so we're looking at today, the 11th. Hey, you screwed it up. Man, you got guts if you're in California. All right, this is the 11th. In the white is total cloud water. That is water that is in the clouds. This is the 12th. They don't look good. This thing's bigger than the entire West Coast itself. And this as well. And this is the 13th, where a lot of the middle storm moisture went. I don't know. These models are weird. Holy crap, look at the one behind it. So these models have the middle storms kind of going to the middle and evaporating. I don't see that happening. I don't think I've ever seen it happen. That's what this model's saying. And that thing is giant. Wow. I don't even know what is going on. See, once again, the storms are through the middle of America, getting much bigger. It's all craziness, man. All right, so this one's the quick, things are bad. Here's where they're bad video. Mean sea level pressure. That's not good looking. Yeah. It's like a box. Box of mean sea level pressure. Oh, okay. It's a weird box, but it's a box and all that or whatever. It's like the thing on Saturn. Okay, gotta go.
A storm system approaches the West Coast as we head into tonight. Out ahead of it, you have that moisture in place, and we've been dealing with gloomy conditions across the Pacific Northwest, and also that moisture making it into Northern California as well. And that could get pretty heavy at times. Some lingering activity on Thursday as well. The moisture spreading as far south into Central California. Could see some showers break through the area even as we take you into Thursday. Notice the band of rain again impacting Northern California as Thursday rolls along. We do have the chance to see heavy mountain snow